Oh hi, my nose is massive. Are you tired of Ronaldo's being all around terrible, just like my videos? You need the best player in the game. So being a Ronaldo, get D-Money. Get all the D-Monies. So if you want to get all the D-Monies, make sure to check my friends footutstore.com, the cheapest and most reliable place to get your coins, and make sure to use the code Vizeh to go and get all of the D-Monies. Let's get into the video. Hey, what's guys here, and today welcome to a squad builders video on my channel. Today's video, lads, I want to talk to you guys about just how to beat squad battles. Now, some of you guys have asked me because I've reached Elite 1 consistently since the game came out in squad battles, and I've received a lot of comments saying, yo, like, how do I get Elite 1? Like, I'm struggling with Legendary AI, and what difficulty do I use, and what do I do to try and beat Legendary AI? Now, first things first, I'm a bang average FIFA player. Like, you can look at my record, 162 wins, 50 losses, but yet again, about 50% of that is probably from squad battles. So, saying that, I'm a bang average FIFA player, so if I can reach Elite 1, then you can reach Elite 1. So, I'm going to give you guys top 5 ways to beat squad battles, and for you to try and step your game up to go from Elite 3 to Elite 1, or from Elite 1 to top 100. So, let's look at the screen right now. So, this is from this current week, so I just played these just now, and as you see, every game, I'm ranging around just below or at least 10,000 points each 4 games. So first things first, if you want to worry about how ranking works with squad battles, so let's say that you want to get Elite 1 because there's 9 different rounds plus also the feature squad. So it goes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then there's 2 on Saturday, and then there's 2 on Sunday, which I believe there's a morning one that goes from 1 o'clock in the morning to about, I want to say around 9, and then the rest is throughout the day. So that's how rounds usually work with squad battles. And to get Elite 1, you need to get around 75,000 points. Now, I've got continuous Elite 1s, and I've been kicked out of servers a few times, like 5-6 times. Some I just didn't even play, and I still reached Elite 1. So to reach Elite 1, you don't even need to be that good. So I did around 2,300, 2,500 consistently. You get Elite 1 quite easily. So let's get straight into it. If you guys do enjoy and find this video helpful, make sure to smash the like button, lads, and let me know down below in the comments, how do you find squad battles? Do you find it fun, boring? Do you bother with it? Do you love it? Is that what you do all the time? Let me know what are your opinions on squad battles. I think it's a genius game mode, because we've always complained about FUT Champions, about, like, 40 games a weekend, or how, we only do it for the rewards. Well, this is the way of how you get rewards, by just playing 4 games a day, which is a lot better when you think about it. So let's get straight into it. So if I click RT, let's go update my opponent. So I've now got these guys now, so I've got 11 hours to do it, so I've got more than enough time. I've got 86 straight to 85. What kind of team is this? It has like Ronaldo stuff. Yeah, it's got Bale, Messi, Suarez. Like, this is just ridiculous. 86 ready. Which one's this? That's actually not that bad. Oh, it's got the bench. So Henry, Ferdinand, yes, these are probably loans, so that's why the rating is so high. The team itself isn't actually that good. It's good, but it's not like overpowered. It's a bit annoying, but it is what it is. So I'm just gonna go play a game against what team should I do? I'm gonna try and find the hardest team that I can find out of these to play against. So I guess you could say this one, but it's 3 at the back. So for this video, I'm gonna go with this 4-3-2-1, mainly because the other one has 3 at the back. So I'm gonna try and show you guys the most common team you face against. So this is the team you face against. Often it's got pace, it's got an alright midfield, and 4 at the back, 4-3-2-1, or 4-1-2-1-2, or 4-3-3. Those kind of formations you come up against quite often in squad battles. So number 1, lads, let's get straight into it. So the difficulty is a way that people play world class and they think that they could get Elite 1. Now, it is possible, but it's very hard, because you pretty much got to win every game, about 5-0, 4-0. You pretty much got to play pretty much more, like, almost all your games. You could miss out 1 or 2, but this is also why you have to dominate like 4-0, 5-0, or 5-1 each game to potentially get Elite 1 with world class. To get Elite 1, you pretty much have to do Legendary, because the highest you could possibly get with Legendary is about 2,800 points. That's a maximum. I've reached 2,800 once before, exactly that as well, and all you need to do is this. Because with squad battles there's a skill rating, and that skill rating is based upon some stats in the game that it collects. So first and foremost, you have to win 5-0. The more goals you score after 5-0, it will not add on any more goals. So once you have 5-0, there's really no point to you really trying to score more goals, because it won't add on any extra points. But you can do this, possession. As long as you have 60% possession, that maximize how many points you can get. Anything higher than 60%, you won't get added any points for it. And the next thing, shots on target. 10 shots on target. If you get any more, they won't add any more. That's the max we could get. And then there's also fouls, how many fouls that you concede, and that will of course deduct your skill rating. Let's say you find up at half time. For you to maximize your points, that entire second half, hold possession and then check how many shots on target you've had and just try not to foul people. That is how you maximize points in squad battles. So that's number one. That's the most important thing. So number two, let's get into the squad that you need. And it's not just a squad, because you can do well in squad battles without having an insane squad. So this is my team. I have Martial, Mbappe, Dembele, a very common trio that you see. Very overpowered, very fast, very quick. So you should expect me to do well in squad battles with this team. But I've been getting Elite 1 squad battles with a team of Izquierdo and Musa and Willian and players like that. Just a normal BPL team, and I've got Elite 1 with that easily. But the best thing I recommend playing against a legendary AI, I'd recommend going for a 4-2-3-1 formation, because those left to right cams, they're like, the most important thing is that you get runs going on. If you're just in the game, you can start passing through. If you're not that good, you can literally just pass all down wide. And if you've got players like Izquierdo, very fast players, they can do really well. Or if you have a very good holding striker or cam that can literally just shoot the ball with and just lay it off to other players. Because the legendary AI, so after the first few games, after the first week or so, you start understanding how it kind of works. So what I do, pretty much I start the game, is to just take Paulinho, put him at CDM, and then let's go put Ozil in centre, and then Dembele to the right. And that's pretty much what my team looks like in the game. And they do so many good runs. And I'm going to go play the game in Legendary right now. Hopefully win it at least 4-0, 5-1, 5-0. To show you guys that it's not that hard to play against Legendary. And I'll show you guys what skill moves I'm using and how to defeat Legendary. Against the AI, especially if you've got fast players and stuff like that, you'll be running past them quite easily. So let's get into number 3, which is Super Subs. Super Subs is so good. Izquierdo, these stats I got with him is all from him coming on from the bench. He's so good from subbing on, and this is number 3, lads. Super Subs is such a good way to, in the last 50 minutes of the game, if you ever play squad battles, you can find out that, let's say if you win in the game, the AI will purposely go attacking or auto-attacking, which means that the defense is just nowhere to be seen in the last 50 minutes. Most of my goals is scored in the last 15-20 minutes of the game, because I usually bring on a Super Sub, like Izquierdo, like Mertens. He's untradeable, so I can't sell him, but fast players like that, it just takes advantage, and you can just it's just so easy to just go past them in the last 15-20 minutes of the game, because that is number 3, Super Subs. Make sure you got players like that. Of course, I would highly recommend Izquierdo. So just to show again, Legendary AI. So I'm going to show you guys how I beat Legendary AI. Hopefully you can take what I'm doing, because I'm a bang average FIFA player. I'm not going to try and act like I'm a very good player, but that's the best thing, is that I'm a bang average FIFA player pretty much. I think I am anyway, and I'm getting Elite 1 squad battles quite comfortably most of the time. So literally, if I can do it, you can do it. So let's get into this game, shall we? So let's get into a game now. This is team 4-2-3-1. I can see that on the left hand side, or maybe his right hand side in the game, he's got Cruz quite slow. Van Aanholt, he's got low chemistry, so maybe running out of defense quite often. So I'm going to try and aim down that side. And first things first, pause the game, because it's single player, you can pause it anytime you want. And let's go change formation. So 4-2-3-1, put Ozil cam. I want to use him because this weekend he'll get boosted because his stats, because he's a scare card. So that's why I'm using Ozil, because I think this team will do quite well in the weekend league. Make sure you're adding instructions, and let's get into it. So first things first, if you played against Legendary AI, they do like to pass the ball around. They are most common on doing very fast 1-2s, first time shots, and they just go in the net randomly, and there's nothing you can do about it. So because you got so many players wide, it's almost like extra wingers, and you got the defense like the CDMs just there tracking back, and they will score past you. I've played games that literally is the most rigged thing in the world. So number 4, let's go skill moves. So the best skill moves to use is body feint, stuff like that. Against the AI, they just come in track and counter. And look at this, look at the formation, look at his defensive line and how bad it is. Mbappe through on goal. Now skill moves, just stuff like this. And okay, well, Dembele was making a run then, and he just stopped running. That's a bit annoying, that. But a stop and turn, as you saw right there, that was very effective. I just had to be more careful. So a bit of skill, and then stop, turn, scoot, turn. Let's finesse it, and that is 1-0. So stop and turn, number 4, is a very, 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 very good skill to use. Stuff like fake shots, stuff like body feint, stuff like Berber spins. Skill moves against the AI is so effective to use. So those are the best skills I can use. They just keep on moving, and I can't really tell it. And a good finish from Mbappe, finesse shots from outside the box. The goalkeepers this game is terrible from long shots. So just aim for outside the box, go left, right, try and find some space, pass it around, and just bang it for next shot. And 9 times out of 10, it will go in. And the thing is, that's like my second actual attack this entire game. Like, it's so easy to just go against AI. Look at this, they're just shielding the ball. It's like, the AI know how to frustrate you if they want to frustrate you. Look down right, and I can use my pace here, do a little body feint, and I'm pretty much in already. Make sure that when you're playing, press LB so that you can start setting off runs by your fullbacks or by your wingers. If people kind of forget about the fact that button's even in the game, when you press LB when you're holding the ball attacking, you can literally press it and you have more runs going on. Make sure to press that, especially against squad battles, because they don't seem to track runs as well. They could have scored just then. Like, I am very shocking at defending in this game, but so far so good. But sometimes they just go random like finesse shots first time and it just goes in back in net, and it's just ridiculous sometimes. And I see the one off. Oh, so I see the one there. Is he onside? Is he onside? And he isn't. Great, so 2-0 right there. Easy. 4-2-3-1 formation. It's so good because you have all those different runs going on. Of course, I've got players like Martial that is better at making runs, but even saying that, I've played with low standard BPL teams. They make the same runs, and just like that, I haven't even been really in the game. I'm just staying composed, staying contained, and 2-0 up. So all needs 3 more goals. So number 5, lads, and the most important thing is just stay composed and just don't try to rush things. That's the best thing I recommend. Just wait for the runs to make, and then you will see runs just happen in front of your eyes. And against Legendary, it's so easy. Just like Polino, and that should be 3-0 right there. That should be 3-0. Just stay composed. This is one thing that I recommend for FUT Champions, which I struggle with quite often, is that just stay composed and wait for the runs to happen. Again, press LB, let your players make runs. So hopefully this game I make it 5-0 against Legendary, and you guys will see how many points I get. Of course, you guys may not enjoy squad battles, you guys may find it boring playing against the AI, but you get, what do you get for Elite 1? You get 40,000 coins almost, plus 235k packs. That's over 100 coins worth of rewards for playing single player. But there goes half time whistle, 2 now half time. We're in quite a comfortable position. I'm not worried whatsoever. The more the game goes on, the more attacking you get, and the more gaps you will see open up in the defense. So look at this, so he's just on Ronaldo right now, so that's just sick that. But honestly, don't worry when I got Ronaldo. I mean, Ronaldo is sick, don't worry about that, but it's the AI. The AI don't really know how to use Ronaldo in the most BS way you can think of, because they actually try to pass the ball around and stuff like that. See, shots like that, just make sure just to cover the easy passes, and honestly, they'll just be taking random shots, and 9 times out of 10 they won't go back in your net unless you have a very, very shocking goalkeeper. It's now a 2-on situation, 2-on-1. So I'm just going to go down wings with Dembele using the 4-2-3-1, and now he's pretty much through on goal. He's pretty much through on goal, and that's 3-0. As easy as that. As easy as that. 3-0 up against Legendary, and it's just from his own attack and just waiting for the runs. Press LB, make runs he plays. 4-2-3-1 is such a good formation to get wide plays in, and easily through on goal. Let's go Ozil. So free ball and Mbappe. So what I'm going to do is do a Berber spin. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, perfect. I cannot show a better sample than that. Berber spins against the AI, they just don't really track it. If you did that against a actual online player, they could probably tell that from like a mile away, but against AI, it's against AI, they won't tell it. So 4 up already, 1 more goal, it's a perfect game, so that means we can take more possession, and that means that we can just take advantage of them pretty much. Oh, so free ball, so he's in back line right now, so what he's going to try and do is just go as deep as possible. The thing is though, it's against the AI. If you trap the runs and just don't make it easy for them, then they're just going to try and shoot from wherever they are, or try and run to as close as to you. Oh, we can throw on goal already. Martial, please make it 5. Please make it 5. That's 5-0 right there, and that is perfect game. So all we need to do now, if you're in this position right now, you're 5-0 up, and it doesn't matter how many goals I score. It doesn't matter as long as I look at my stats now. So let's look at my stats. So I've currently got how many shots? I've had 5 shots on target, 52% possession. So my aim is probably to try and get 5 more shots on target. But while I'm doing that, I'm just going to pass the ball around the back and just keep possession and then just wait for the opportunities to arrive. And this guy had what? An 86 for the team, which means that I'm probably going to get 2,800 points from this game. So look at this, you can see his entire team starting to run towards me now, and it's just easy. And just hoof the ball up, 5-0 against Legendary in squad battles, and I've shown you guys the entire game. It's so easy. Now let's go look at the stats. So this guy had an 86 for the team, so I'm expecting 2,800 points from this game. So let's go check. So I had how many shots on target? I had 7. So 7, 55% possession. It's not the greatest. I could have got an additional like 50 points to this if I was a bit more careful. How many fouls? I only had 1 foul, so fouls I'm fine. So let's go quick advance and let's see if I reach 2,800. So did I? And oh god damn it! Oh, if I was 14 away. So that means if I had that additional 5% possession, then I would have definitely got 2,800, or if I had a few more shots on target. So it is kind of annoying, but your first game of the actual 4 games and 2,786 points, that is pretty much top 104. To get top 100, you just got to do that. So lads, there you have it. Hope you guys do find this video helpful. Let me know down below in the comments if there's any other tips that you would recommend for putting against squad battles, against legendary, or even ultimate. Now, I would recommend to not play against ultimate because yes, you do get more points, but unless you're really good and you know how to take advantage of the AI, because ultimate is they're just better than you. They're faster than you. That's what ultimate is. So legendary, you can get top 100 with legendary easily. Because if you do ultimate, yes, you may get more points if you win, but you may only win by like 2-1, 3-1, 3-2, 1-0. So I just wouldn't recommend it. So legendary is the way to go. So hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to smash that if you guys did. But yeah, lads, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Vizeh. I'll see you next time.